Hello everyone, George here, Catholic Positive Energy. I just wanted to make this one little video for the Goodsaid Vibes playlist because two very close friends of mine have asked me to talk about the SSPX, the Society of St. Pius X. Anyways, alright, well, for those of you who don't know, the Society of St. Pius X was started in 1970 by a Catholic bishop, Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre. Now, this organization is a Catholic organization, but they are not in full union with the Pope because they were founded by a Catholic bishop without any authorization or approval by our popes, and it has existed for the past 56 years, but it is known as what is a schism. Just like, now a schism is a formal division or split from an organization, very similar to how the Orthodox broke away from the Catholics in 1054. The Orthodox Church was founded by a Catholic bishop, Bishop Photius, in the year 1054. That's why their sacraments are valid, but they are not in union with the Pope, and their Nicene Creed is worded differently. They have something called the Filioque. So, the Society of St. Pius X is an organization that exists apart from Pope Leo or any of our other previous popes before him. Now, they just consecrated some new bishops, and I'll admit I don't follow everything that the SSPX does, but I will say, because they exist apart from the Pope, that is not good. Because everything that is done within the Holy Catholic Church needs to be done under the authority of the Pope and his approval. Like when a new Catholic Church is being built, they get approval through the Vatican and from the local diocese or archdiocese. Or when a Catholic school is being built, or some kind of Catholic organization, especially one involving clergy, like high-ranking bishops, archbishops, cardinals. Now, personally, I have heard rumors that there can be a possibility of reconciliation between the SSPX and the Catholic Church. That is very possible, and I hope that that does happen. But right now, they are an independent organization apart from the Pope, and they are doing things that they are not authorized to do, but they're doing it anyway. That is wrong, and they would need to try to have reconciliation with the Pope, and I'm hoping if that does happen, well, then the Pope, whoever our current Pope is, whenever that happens, they could have the authority to just, disband the SSPX. I'm not saying that I hope that's going to happen. I'm just saying that that is something that would fall under the Pope's authority should that ever happen. But they are doing some things on their own, almost kind of like, in a sense, it's kind of a rebellion. And they're doing things that they're not allowed to do and have no authority to do. Like, let's say, if I wanted to start my own church, and there are people who do this all the time, but don't do that, because Jesus already founded a church, the Holy Catholic Church, as it says in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 16, verses 18 through 19. Let's say I wanted to start my own church, and I wanted to do a bunch of things, but I don't have approval from the Catholic Church or from the Vatican. Well, then all this is just my own. This is just my stuff. I'm not getting any kind of approval from any high-ranking authorities within the Catholic Church that Jesus has already founded. So then I would just be doing my own thing, just like the SSPX is doing their own thing. So I hope I've made it clear what my opinions are, and I'm talking in terms of being faithful to the Catholic Church and staying in full union, not being a cafeteria Catholic where I just pick and choose what I want to believe, or being a progressive where I want to try to change things that do not yet exist in the church. But I hope that the SSPX will try to reconcile with the Pope, and I hope good things will happen. Whatever happens as a result of that possibility ever happening is out of my control. So I've just talked to you about my feelings, my opinions, my thoughts. Please let me know how you feel about the SSPX and what they're doing right now in the comments right here below. And hope you're enjoying Goodsaid Vibes. And I also want to ask, please like, share, and subscribe. Share Catholic positive energy with everyone you know, especially Catholics who love their faith and who care to hear being preached to and being evangelized and listening about important current events today involving the Catholic Church. And I also want to put smiles on people's faces with the positive energy. So, remember, you're a child of God. Dignification is better than criticism. Live life to the fullest. And shop on GeorgeGoodsaid.com.